Hello again, it's me back after like another week. I made that Colorado video and it did pretty well, and I was hoping to make a video sooner than that, or this, but unfortunately things happened. There's a bird in my garage. It scared the living crap out of me. So just to sum up, the bird's nest is in the lift. I was walking by, going over here, and I brushed this just very slightly, and the bird flew and hit my hand and scared the crap out of me. Took me a second to recover. He's over there somewhere. Oh, I feel bad, but I don't want to remove his nest, but I'm going to have to work in the car. But it's a little sparrow. He's over there. It's over in the corner. Enough of that. So I made the Colorado video saying I'm back and giving the story on that car. It's not sold yet, by the way. If you're still interested in buying that fine gem, let me know before it hits the scrapyard. The frame is broken now. I broke the frame. Taking it on the drive after making sure the engine ran again. So if you're still interested, price is now lowered. I was at $650. Shoot me a deal. We may make a deal. But anyways, you're probably wondering, I made a lot of content on this Corvette and the transmission work that I did to it. How did it go? You know, did everything go good? Did everything work? Did anything break? Everything went smoothly. Yeah, which is hard to say for me most of the time. Something usually goes wrong. So far, no issues. Drives great. Clutch feels great. Shifts great. It had a little bit of a stiff gear change in the third. When I took it out, I probably should have looked at that, but that seems a little out of my realm. But it's nothing too crazy. The guy who I bought it from said it did that for a long time. But it does a great job. I've had a lot of fun driving it. I've probably put about 1,000 miles on it since then. No issues whatsoever, which is amazing to hear. And I really think that video hopefully was a learning lesson to everyone into how to work on this in that transmission setup. Obviously, I'm not a professional with anything, and I think it gave a nice twist to how to do some things in your own shop and not have to take it somewhere, which is the goal of all my videos. So the next step, the update on the C4 Corvette, right? The build list. So I made this list over here a long time ago, which I don't make lists very often. Let's just get that straight. I am normally not one to make lists, but I made this list. Clutch, flywheel, yeah, that's something. Oh, the bird flew out. And the rear main seal. Done. You know what? That's not an eraser. Get it off the list. We need a new list. I don't have an expo marker on me. I don't know where they all went. So, with that being done, where do I go from here? Well, there's a few key points. One, I got to clean the inside of this thing because it's pretty dirty. I have a lot of random stuff. There's a barbecue sauce packet in there. Must have been eating some chicken. But sweep it, clean it, make the interior a little bit nicer. Not that it's seen its better days. It's 112,000, almost 113,000 miles on it now. So I'm not looking for perfection, but you know, there's a lot of crap built up in the bottom of this thing. So that's on my list to do. The RPM gauge was another one that I really was trying to get fixed before the driving of the summer began. That's not going to happen. That's just going to get pushed off until probably fall or winter because it's a couple-week process to take that out, send it in, get it fixed. It's probably out of my skill set. I don't do wiring and soldering, which I know you need to on these. So that's not going to happen on my end. What else on the interior? Good question. Not that anyone asked it, but you know, I like to think people ask questions sometimes about what I do. Front speakers don't work. Yep, that's priority there apparently to me. I like my tunes. So speakers would be nice in the front. Not that the back don't sound bad, but I'm pretty sure I'm blowing out my new speakers by playing them louder because I can't hear them. Could be the effect of having a loud exhaust. Me not being able to hear because I've always driven cars with loud exhaust and don't wear earplugs for anything. Or I just like loud music. Other than that, that's where we're at. The soundproofing I put in, I don't know if I got that on video. I soundproofed a little bit more sound dampening around a transmission tunnel, which seems to have helped a lot. Obviously, if you know these cars, they kind of have that rattle to them with the when you're just kind of chilling, sitting there. They like to rattle in neutral. Mine doesn't do that. There's different tags for it. There's a blue tag, I think, and a black tag. Mine's a black tag, which I think is the better version that doesn't rattle as much. But I kind of solved any noises from that with the sound dampening and a new boot. Not the leather boot, but the under boot. I don't know what the proper term is for it. I bought the part. I should know it. What else in here? Well, I got to fix the mirror. That kind of not very secure. And the big one, well, one, I need to get the tint off. The tint is breaking bad. I'll show you on the other side here in a second. And the other one is this target top. I don't know if I've mentioned on this channel before. It's a acrylic target top, which is nice, lightweight, and, you know, makes it easy getting it out. Not that I'm big. I don't remove it very much. I probably should. I don't know. I leave it on most of the time. If not, my head gets really hot. And I got stuff that I haul around in this thing a lot. You know, I don't want it blowing around on me. But there's a big old crack in it. So, yeah, I'm going to make a video on some repair guides that I found online. So, not the professional repair guides, but a way I can do it. I was going to buy one, like $700, and I'm going to be honest, this car is probably not worth putting a $700 target top in, considering it needs pretty much a whole new paint job. And the target top seems like the least of my worries with that. So probably fix the crack, and maybe if I feel lucky, fix all the weather sealing that's caulked on here. If you guys drive a 90s car or an 80s Corvette or T-tops or anything, you know the famous water leaks. Just keep beating up the repair, sealer there. She won't leak, but she does everywhere, pretty bad. So that kind of sums up the list of the inside of the car. Not a huge list, kind of manageable. You can see the tint, the patches of tint that are still on it. That's on my list as well. So that goes for the interior of the car. Well, I have developed a slight shake as I'm going down the road. So the next steps on that list, which I already have the parts for, just need to install them and get the time to install them. I have the inner tie rods, outers, ball joints, front side for driver and passenger. I believe it is on the passenger side, and I shook the wheel. It didn't feel like a wheel hub, so I'm not assuming it's the wheel hub. I did the good old shake on the top and bottom, shake on the side to side. So I'm going to replace all that. I probably should replace a lot of the, I lost the word for it, bushings. Probably should repair those as well, but that is not on my itinerary right now. Another thing that I would like to do is eliminate the smog era equipment finally. Obviously, as you guys probably have seen and heard me talk about, I do not have cats on this Corvette. The cats are eliminated, hence why it sounds very nice. But that is something I would like to finish up, is eliminate the pump. Right now it's just disconnected. The guy did it wrong. And get the pulley delete for it. Plug the EGR, which is a very highly debated topic among some Corvette people. And that's one. Other than that, there's a lot of things I could do on the exterior, like fix all the paint. It's just too much money. But I would like to align the hood better. Right now the hood sticks up. They got shimmed too high on this corner. You can maybe see it on the camera, maybe not, but hand doesn't slide very well on that side's good over there, but I would like to take a couple shims out over here and align that better. I've done that before on my old car, so that won't be too bad. But that's about it. I got 2 tire leaks as well. I don't know where they came from, but add that to the list too. So that's the update. What else? I have a video in mind also that I want to do on this, which is a long video to make because it includes like rolling shots and actually taking the car somewhere and shooting it. I want to make a video of why I think these cars, to me, are one of the best budget buys you can get for a, not performance, but sports car. You know, a fun, cheap, almost daily sports car. And I think these cars are one of the best things for that. And I would like to make a video on that. I think a long form, giving my explanations, driving it, having fun in it, and saying why, if you have the opportunity for the price you can get these at, to buy one of those. So that's on my list. Yeah, it just kept going there, I know. Do I have the time to do any of this? Probably not. But, you know, give it my best shot, give you guys some content. Any updates I have on other projects? Well, the boat's gone. I know, disappointing. It was such a fine boat. I can't believe I got rid of it. I just wanted it out of my yard. It was just sitting there and taking up room, and my neighbors probably didn't like it, and before bees got in it, and rodents and everything else. So I gave it to a guy, passed it along. Funny story on that. I might make a video on my Facebook Marketplace adventures for that as well. What else? Oh, the pickup truck. The 69 C20. Goal is get that rolling again. The bed's still sitting there. I got the bed still. Drove all over the place to get that. Never did anything with it. And motor may become a realm of possibility here soon. I've been trying to get the funds together to buy the motor. A used one, not new. Don't think I'm a new motor guy. Come on. Nice, gently used motor. Not junkyard motor. One off Facebook Marketplace where the guy states it was rebuilt 2 years ago. And then put it in and hopefully it works. Other than that, that's where we're at. And I appreciate you guys and all the support. I've never had a YouTube channel over 400 subscribers. I might make a short video on that. But thank you all for that. I'll make a little video on it. Other than that, that's the update on the Corvette. I really appreciate you guys, tuning in to watching me work on this thing. I hope I can work on it more and maybe bring some other things on. Just daily stuff that I do. So I appreciate everything. And thank you all for watching. And hopefully I can routinely produce some more videos. So thank you again. Until next time.